Okay. How do I play this? Let's take the controller. So I need to hook a controller up. Possibly. Hello, everybody. How you guys doing? Oh. Ready. I gotta change my display primaries. Display primary. Go. Let's go hook our controller up. Alright, let's launch this bitch. Hey, Poacher's Archive. I've been in a mental health room for the last 6+ days for Bible. I understand your struggle, bro. Just got home finally. Thank you, dude, for the $10. How do I get this thing to work on the controller? Does this thing work on a controller, right? Why the fuck y'all guys made me play a game with no controller support? Like, I thought that's the only reason I agreed to play this. What the fuck? Alright. I have no ability to play anything with mouse and keyboard. The game doesn't natively do it. Dude, but this thing is so jumpy.
Oh, don't look up. We need to get to the top. I'm sure we'll make it. I wonder what awaits us there? The unknown is frightening.
Let me turn down the settings. I don't know if my PC can handle this. What is this counting for? Oh, speed run time? Well, I'm not going to be able to speed run shit. How do you climb ladders? Sprint, shift, space, jump, control, crouch, C camera, hold C first person. I guess you don't climb ladders? Oh my lord. I never understood why people like these type of games. Like, this feels like a pile of fucking junk. Like, I understand it's probably some small indie developer, but like, this looks and feels like a PlayStation 2 game. It's not about graphics. I don't care about the graphics, but like, all right, where can we start our way up? Dude, it is what it is. Just curious, do you ever fake anger on stream for entertainment for viewers? If sure, why not? Have a good one. Jim Barino. What the fuck is this shit happening right here? What are we looking at? Are you showing him this girl this abandoned building? Like, what the fuck, dog? My man's out here pointing. He's like, yep, I used to work on that house right there. He has to be a tradesman, Dad. Like, this motherfucker's just out here pointing in the fuck. That's a random ass asset. Take elevator? Where's the elevator at? Is it at the very beginning? My shit over there still counting. Holy fuck. This thing, she might as well put text up there and be like, hey, you're kind of bad at this only speedrunning shit. Oh, puppy. Oh. Completely missed the elevator. Oh. Nah, I never really fake rage on stream. Like, I used to have a lot of fucking pride in my gameplay. I don't really have that anymore. Like, so when I get mad, I usually just get mad. How do you press the buttons on the elevator? E, R. How's it going, champ? Congrats on the win. Dude, Wendigoon, thank you so much, man. I actually, speaking about boxing, night mode's coming soon. I'm actually going to Nashville for the Misfits 8 event. So, like, if anybody wants to hook up in Nashville.
Well, let's go. The journey of 10,000 steps begins with the first step.
I will be going to the Nashville Misfits event.
I remember as a child, my parents helped me to walk along the fence. I felt their support.
But thank you so much, Wendigoon,
if
for
I
the
fall,
$20,
my parents
homie.
will catch me.
Big ups.
But now I'm alone and no one will catch me. Does it mean to be an adult?
Alright. So we're making the progress. This is, I'm about to be falling like Owen Hart in this motherfucker, dog. Ugh, look at me destroying the tutorial stage. I feel like a deer falling fresh out the punani when it comes to this shit right here. But thank you so much for the twin. That was dark. don't think this is the right way. They might be doing some Bear Grylls shit here in a minute. I can feel it in my bones. Y'all guys ever watched Bear Grylls shit? Like, I know that shit's fake. A lot of it is. But, like, there's one thing he did on that show. I don't give a fuck. You gotta have the nuts the size of Jupiter to fucking do. Like, there was a episode where he climbed up, like, the trestle of, like, a train track. And this is, like, in Montana or someplace like that. But he's climbing this bitch. And then, like, he takes his belt off, I think. And he, like, hooks the buckle of his belt to, like, the top of the train track. And then he, like, jumps off and, like, holds his weight onto the belt. I'm like, dog, you would never, ever see my fat ass doing that. First off, I wouldn't be trying to be stuck in the wilderness anyway. You know, like, I'm going to do everything in my power not to be in that situation. But, you know. Dog, you know what this shit right here is? This is the old Sega Genesis games. You ever play like fucking Castlevania or something? Well, Castlevania 3 wasn't a Sega Genesis game, but like, I remember like in games like that, you would like Wizards and Warriors, you'd like fucking fall and lose half the fucking stage of progress in one go. I don't see why this doesn't have controller support. Like, this could very easily be put on a controller. I could just make it out right now that there's going to be some section where you got to basically walk across a fucking wire or something like that. I can see how you could be like the biggest fucking asshole with this concept. You could jump on beds and get a boost upwards a lot. That makes your asshole pucker right there. Look at this bitch. Holy fuck. That looks like the type of shit you see in a Freddy Krueger movie. Just some random fucking white girl just hanging out and just look. Oh my god, what the fuck is this? This is where the real Dark Souls begins.
When you don't know
Holy
where it will
fuck.
lead.
Huh. So, I'm guessing this is a maze. A maze with a death at the end of it. And I'm also guessing there's no checkpoints. Like, there's no way like I can check and it be like, the elevator is ready. So, like, we gotta go nice and slow. I'm ready for my first fall. God, this does not bode well with Jordy's anxiety. Like, my hands are like literally shaking right now. I know, right? Where's the combat system at? There we go. There it is. Oh, he doesn't fucking crack his back? Don't worry, guys. We get to start over. Hey, kid with the soccer ball. I'm back.
Sometimes it's hard to choose the right path, but don't be afraid. You can always repeat. We learn from our mistakes.
Yeah, but see, my mistake was mechanical. And I don't think I can do better than I was doing. I don't... Why do you guys buy shit like this? The point of the game is to go fucking up. That's the point of the game. I'm sure there's like some guy with like G Fuel in his web camera. That can just do this shit full speed. Your boy Big J is not that way, bud. Jump on the bed instead. How many stages is it? Just this one stage? Or is it like go on for fucking ever and like you're supposed to see how far you can get? Jump on the bed. No, we're not jumping on the bed. We're not jumping on the bed. We're not getting early bedtime tonight. Alright. We're getting better. The problem is the camera's not centered directly behind him. So it makes you want to constantly adjust. I feel like my wife driving, because like my wife drives this way. Like instead of being smooth, she's like super jerky. This looks like a Call of Duty stage, like a favela or some shit like that. Am I lying about you?
Yes. As you usually do.
All right, we're gonna have to make a jump here, boys. I'm doing it. Doing it. Pipe. There you go. Alright. Alright, come on. They're making me play this a game called Only Up.
As they should, because you told them you would do it. In case you're wondering, this is what $18 worth of turkey looks like.
I'm glad you like burning money. Let me hold that. This is $18 worth of like 0-point turkey. Like it's kind of heavy. What is this? Like 2-3 pounds?
It's a pound and a half. It's a
Pound and a half.
And I just took 2
$18.55.
pieces out.
$18.55, dog. shoot. They say I have a store called Suckin' Sam's. Kelly runs that store. Just there's only one vacuum cleaner. It's attached right to my wallet.
The worst part of that is I didn't even look at the price before I bought it.
Yeah. Why would you look at the price when you're buying stuff?
Why?
That's for peons.
How dare I?
Here's the real question. Like, how many of, like, regular pieces of turkey from, like, the freezer could you have gotten? 3, 4 packs? Smoke break. Use shift to walk slowly. No, dog. Shift runs. Why would you ever run in this game? It's about to make me jump again. I can feel it. Shit. Iron Sama. Hey, man, do I remember correctly that you played Divinity Original Sin? Have you played the second? I would love to watch you play through them. Hey, Sins, thank you for the £5. I have beaten Honor Mode on both Divinities. But I have help usually. Like, my buddy Skate, me and him play him, and we're gonna be playing Baldur's Gate 3 when it comes out. Like, I oh my lord. My butthole could have just sung an opera. Oh. But I love the Divinity games. But the problem is they're more of a let's play than a stream, to be perfectly honest. Like, nobody would like watching them. Alright.
There is something strange going on with this world, though there has always been something wrong with it. What everyone clung to, the stability, has been shaken. Maybe this is a chance for me.
You know, maybe it's a chance for the dude who put these fucking pipes up here to, like, get a better job, because he's obviously better at this than you. Ugh. Woo. Break time. Yeah, Tiptoe and Timmy. Why is there a fucking train just hanging out up here?
The railroad was opened here 120 years ago. My grandfather worked here. I often went to see him. My grandfather worked here for 60 years, and then he died.
Don't worry, kids. You're not going to last 60 years doing this shit right here. The fuck is that? Is it that dude from that Kevin Smith movie? Tusk? Tusk? What's that dog named? Akita? At least he's animated. Unlike that one girl that was like suicidal over there. Back here is where they would usually hide like the Call of Duty collectible. Shiba Uru? Yeah. Like, everybody loves those dogs. See, I got stuck with Bailey. Huh. Huh. I don't know if I can make that jump. You're taking big ups to a whole new level. Fuck yeah, I am, Ty. Dude, thank you for the $20. Huh. I think I can make it over this gap. Possibly. Let's get back and let's get a run going. Ooh. Huh. Find the luggage. Ah, I see. Good eye. Why didn't I think about just climbing the... Oh my god, there's actually fucking platforming. Joe Man, W Content Player, you can map us through the games with no control support, but that's sure that be specific. I'm not sure about specific steps. I just didn't want to do it because I thought it came already with controller support. And I didn't want to spend the whole stream setting a controller up. I'm like, fuck it, I can man up and do it with the mouse and keyboard. But I could see this game easily with controller support. Okay. But you can kind of see my computer's starting to lag behind with games. Because like when I first opened this bitch up and it was on Epic or everything.
If you want to go quickly, go with friends. If you want to go far, go alone.
What the fuck is that kind of philosophy? This Kenny ass looking... For people who don't know what a Kenny is. Back in the day, when I was a young lad, we had these movies called Gamera. And Gamera's always had a Kenny. Kenny was like this one kid that would always be annoying as fuck that Gamera would always save. Like, I feel like you guys are setting me up for failure here. I think what we could all can take from this is homie has balls of fucking steel. Like, straight balls of steel. Like, how many of you guys in the chat's riding this fucking car
From here,
at the
you have
top
a
of the
great
Empire
view of
State
the
Building?
favelas. This is where everyone lives in poverty, which is hard to get out of. This is where my whole life and the lives of my goddamn parents have been.
Effexor, don't fail me now. Whoever built this obviously doesn't speak English. The lives of my goddamn parents have always been. I'm waiting for somewhere I need to jump off. So I know if I continue to ride this bitch, it's going to throw me off somewhere. Elephant! It's an elephant!
Your friends are there. Your destiny and life is there.
Ooh, it goes back.
You have to be with them and not stand out. You won't make it. You're a weak kid. Go back to the favelas. Your friends are there. Your destiny and life is there. You have to seek happiness there. Get a job in the favelas.
Dog, motherfucker, there ain't no job in them favelas down there. It's just a Jesus statue. Alright. Jumping off here. So, before I go, like, how well am I doing? Am I, like, struggling? Terrible. Was technically my second attempt.
To get to the new one, you first have to make a jump and get off the ground, not knowing what the future holds.
Goblin Town. Da Vinci, actually, you're doing really well for your first time playing the game. Awesome job, man. Okay, cool. Whew. Every time I make one of those jumps, I'm always second guessing myself and be like, maybe I should sprint. But that sprint jump I did a while ago was fucking brutal long. I wonder why Pontiff T. Gill, for whatever the fuck his name is, hasn't created a game like this. He makes beautiful worlds with amazing graphics. Because this world right here is just a character that can move around. Oh, you sons of a bitch. I will give this game credit. Like, the fact that the running and jumping is so well put in. Not so much that, like, it's implemented well, but, like, where they make you do it, it makes you so afraid that, it creates tension.
My father worked here as a driller, and he always smelled of fuel oil. I was afraid of him and hoped that one day he wouldn't come back from work.
Damn, son.
He drank a lot and often beat my mother and me, but that's in the past.
Yeah, that's down there in the favelas, homie.
You'll never make it. You bastard.
Oh, I'm still scared of him.
Don't worry. He quit drinking because Bud Light picked the wrong sponsor. Has Phil played this game yet? Because that's the only barometer I want to go against. Am I doing better than Phil did? Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good, 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 good. I can handle that as long as I don't go all the way back to the bottom. Motherfuckers, I play Dark Souls. I can handle a little bit going back to the bonfire. Phil wants a Steam Deck. Doesn't Phil have like a nicer computer than I got? Oh, I gotta make those fucking big train jumps again. Matter of fact, Gravity, get down. I'm starting to get confidence in the controlling ability of my character. And that's usually a bad thing. Rip Bojangles, the Met Gas Fall reenactment. Yeah. The Met Gas Fall, I said, oh shit! That's all I remember saying. Was oh shit. And I remember like one of the foremans, when I was hanging there, come and be like, can you put fall gear on? I'm like, motherfucker, I can barely put fall gear on when I'm standing on the deck. I'm gonna hate it when I get to that point over there. What the fuck? Is this what's... No, it's not this high up. Honestly, like when you work at a factory, anything over 6 feet off the ground, you got to... that's not like a deck or something. You have to wear fall gear. So like if you climb a ladder that's taller than like your head height, like 4 or 5 rungs, you're supposed to have fall gear on. Which I never understood how that's supposed to help you. Because the lanyard of fall gear is like almost bungee like, because it kind of like stops it. It tries to de-accelerate you. So like, how is the lanyard of the fall gear supposed to save you from like a 6-foot drop off a ladder? Six feet, Hilo. 6 feet. Well, that's the requirement for fall gear. I don't know if you're asking me. I fell like 2.5 stories. Oh no! That's. Ugh, how far did I get set back? I don't even remember this part. Is this the train again? Oh no, I gotta ride this bitch again? Nah, no fall damage. Shit. This whole like I'm in my head. I know you guys are not watching, but in my head it's like, once upon a time, man, I heard that I was ugly. Came from a who wanna fuck on me? My face bomb, ass tight, rack stack up, shack height, jewelry on me, fast like. Like I just got the song Up going in my head. If it's up, if it's up, if it's up, then it's stuck. Nah, that's Cardi B. Cardi B sings that song. Tell them, son, broke boys don't deserve no pussy. I know that's right. Game ain't that bad.
So you put it off, and then it ended up being not that bad.
I mean, it's not something I want to play regularly. And there's an elephant in the game that talks shit to me.
knows.
Back to the favelas. Your friends are there.
Hey, Graham,
Destiny
hello,
and
may I
life
send
is
more
there.
if you reach the top? Oh, shit,
have to
thank you,
seek
dude, for the
happiness
£5.
there.
When's the next New
Get a
Vegas
job
stream?
in the
That's actually...
favelas and live there. There
it's
are
either
many
tomorrow or
like
the day
you.
after,
You have to
JL.
be with them and not stand out.
There's
You
an
won't
elephant
make
in the
it.
game,
You're a
baby,
weak
that simply
kid.
tells me I'm nothing.
Go back to the favelas. Your friends are there. Your
So, like the
destiny and
trolls?
life is there.
You hear it?
You have to seek happiness there. Get a job in the favelas and live there. There are many like you. You have to be with them and not stand out. You won't make it. You're a weak kid. Go back to the favelas. Your friends are there.
He's a
Your
nice
destiny and life is there. You have to seek happiness there. Get a job in the favelas and live there. There are many like you. You have to be with them and not stand out.
You should get the mods.
You
to
won't
be
make
the
it.
elephant.
You're a
Yeah,
weak
the
kid.
elephant should be banned.
Go back to the favelas.
Send it to
Your
Van
friends
World.
are there. Your destiny and life is there.
Your destiny of life is in banned world, elephant.
So like this is cool, like one of those games you can stop and
Yeah, there's nothing that's... You're just going up.
hence the name.
Yeah, constantly going up. It's like we're literally going across train tracks right here. You know what to do, people. Straight to band world. Later on, guys, we're going to go on a field trip. Well, I'm going on a field trip. You guys probably aren't. To Publix to try the chicken tendies. I wonder if there's a dude that can do this whole thing with the sprint button held down. Like all the way to the top. Has anybody gotten to the top? Is there a top? Obviously there has to be a top. Come on, Kenny, run! Run, Kenny! This is where his dad was disappointed at him at. I should have a Bud Light advertisement like right here. Fucking Milwaukee's best. Like a sweaty, like yellow tinted like tank top. I bet Kenny's dad could crush in the sidewalls of a PBR. I feel like we're almost back to where we were. We've got a lot of confidence with the little circular pipes. Good. Good. And I did it again. I did it again, you motherfucker. Ugh. I don't know why that's so hard for me. Go a different way? Is there multiple ways? When we get back to that section, I'll look. Because I didn't see multiple ways to do it. Wings of repetition? Hell yeah. Wings of failure. Wings of failed redemption arcs. All those me. My train platform, my favorite thing. You guys love Brandy too much. I need to leave her alone. I mean, I'm gonna make a point here. Tyler, I seen you like to donate to trolls. You don't donate to me. How old are you? You're 21. Alright, so Tyler's 21. How far back is this? 9 years. So you were 11 years old when I broke up with Brandy. You were 8 years old when I got together with Brandy. Just to let you, just to give you just give people perspective how long ago, and y'all people are still harassing this girl. Stop. Stop. I broke up with Brandy in like 2014. It was actually 2013, but like put that in perspective. I met Kelly for the first time in like January of 2014. No, we're not making fun of Tyler. I just, like, I was looking at that Cheese interview that they had the other day, and I seen that somebody named Tyler was threw them a 10 spot. No, I just picked Tyler out because I noticed that. You son of a bitch. I am so bad at this upper part here. You know, I was listening to that shit, and it's like, I'm like, this is a bunch of nothing, because they don't have nothing. Because I knew Cheese was a double agent the whole time. I played with him because it was a consistent like stack to play with, so I didn't have to find people all the time. But like, they got kind of creepy toward the end of it, though. Like, I don't know how many people said. I don't know how many people actually watched this interview, but they got creepy as shit toward the end of it, where they apparently they like raided some like female Twitch streamer, and they like said they were going to put their stomach on her back and like made her cry and upset and got everybody banned, and they were all laughing and giggling about it. And it's like, dog, this is incel speak. Like, do you guys not realize what you're doing? And they were all laughing and having a good time and joking about it. I'm like, dude. I just look at them guys as like a bunch of people being like, time to pay the tendy tax. You shall not wrestle the honor of Mikola. Oh shit. Ooh. That was someone else who said that. I'm sorry, Tyler. I'm sorry, man. I know somebody else said the Brandy thing. I was using you as an example of age. Here's another time scale. I know you guys motherfuckers like when I give time scales on like things that happened. But the salvage V6 shit stain hadn't been built. It wasn't even a new car when I broke up with Brandy. So nobody had the time to make it the shit stain yet. Maybe I need to go at the very tip top of this. Got it! Boom. We're making progress.
Some say that soon no one will need oil, but it is unlikely to happen sooner than in 20 to 30 years, and meanwhile oil is still a resource that people kill for.
Oh, soundtrack kicked in, boys. I'm glad I gave this game a chance. Cause like when this shit was lag. Alright, let's see where we gotta go. Oh, because when this game was like down to fuck there and lagging and like I had to turn the settings down, I was like, oh man, feels like trash. So I can make that jump to there, to there, to there. All right. Come on, Kenny. Where's Gamma at? Oh, damn. Here's like the Soviet Union factories. This is where my dad met my mother. He wasn't very consensual, and then I popped out 9 months later. Damn, Kenny. Shit got dark quick. Here's where I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. They're gonna make me walk on a fucking rope. Oh, you can't walk on the ropes! Don't fucking grab something. Give me the elephant. Oh.
You have to seek happiness there. Get a job.
Motherfucker, there ain't no happiness. I just fell.
There are many like you. You have to be with them and not stand out.
Oh. Oh my lord. So, we learned that you actually can't walk on the ropes. Did that not seem like the next logical step there, though? Like, taking that step to the rope? Welcome back, Bridge. I was looking for you when I fell. I was like, where's my bridge at? Get me back to my bridge. Once upon a time, man, I heard that I was ugly. Yeah. Have the fucking Langoliers chase your ass. Mr. Toomey! You got to make the business... Back to the elephant, back to the
Is
elephant.
there.
Oh,
You
shit.
have to seek happiness there.
Great movie. Yeah, I fucking threw a Langoliers reference, fucking Only Upstream. How you like that shit, boys? You're too stoned for me to fall anymore? Dude, like, repetition in games is what I live for. Like, I am a grinder. Like, why do you think I played Diablo 2? Dark Souls has trained me well. You got to clear this area for the 14th time to get your Baldur side sword. Yes, master. I did it again. I did it again. No. I'm missing the elephant. No! No! I'm going all the way down! Alright, I need this. I don't know where I'm at. I'm just going to start over. All the way to the bottom. Alright, Kenny. Life's about circles. You just happen to be the starting point of one. You know, like, I honestly believe there's places in the world that are like this. But it always bothered me. It's like, dog, can you not clean up your favela? Like, I understand if you can't afford, like, new sheets of wood and shit like that. Or, like, you just don't care and the wood's good enough. It's still structurally sound. But, like, do you gotta have, like, soda cans next onto it? Is that something that has to happen? I don't understand the beds yet, so I'm scared of them. So, how close to the top was I? Because I was starting to see, like, outer space stuff. Not very close? Alright, good. At least I didn't feel like because, like, in my head I was succeeding. I was like, yeah, this shit's easy. I remember when I thought this part was hard. The simple times. No! I think we might be trying the bed out today, boys. Are you new? You're playing an upside down New York City skyscape?
Sometimes it's hard to choose the right path, but don't be afraid.
How about
You
this
can
bed?
always repeat. We learn from our mistakes.
I don't feel like I'm going the right way. Get off of the ledge, bud. Dude, I do not know where I'm even fucking at. This is what I did wrong. DSP beat it first try? Well, good on DSP. I got to the Russian factory. That did not work out. What was I supposed to head with that? Oh, dang. The elevator's right under you. Oh, that shit's over here still counting. I got you. Where the fuck's this bed supposed to go? Double bounce? I don't think it gives you any more distance. That one certainly did. Okay. The elevator is on the ground floor behind the main building you've been climbing. It takes you right up to the pipes. Ground floor of the main building. I should do a blind playthrough. Which Rainbow Six Op do you think you would be best at only up? You can't pick a Maru or best person for only up. I want to say Kavera. She has silent step. Let's try a different route here. Get it. Boom, 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 boom. Take it from this verse. My birth was a blessing. If I live and die on earth, that's a lesson. We each gotta start. All we gotta do is find it. Then once everybody sees it, they'll be blind. It'll tell you that you're bright and say you got a future. When you turn your back, the same cats will try to shoot you. Pulling a sweaty Hogan on this pipe. You don't like me in this town, brother. Ooh. There's a slow-mo? Y'all motherfuckers ain't tell me this shit. There's a slow-mo? And there's... Oh, you mother... He tried to... Well, that makes this a lot easier. Sad face. Rock bottom.
Sometimes it's hard to choose the right path, but don't be afraid. You can always repeat. We learn from our mistakes.
Oh. Your boys had your boy Jay out here. Tried to do it full sprint. You don't even got to hold it. You can just press you can click it one time and it goes. That's even better. Why would it be the developer's fault that I fell off the pipe? The character controls fine. It's one thing if like the pipe didn't exist, or if like you clipped through the pipe. But nah, like this game is actually easier, at least the beginning part, than the developer could make it be. Like there's a lot of like safeguards in place where like you can kind of like clip onto like the side of the pipe, or like your character instantly goes into like a grapple mode. I just need to slow down. I'm trying to be too fast. That's my issue. So I want to get back up to where I was at. I'm doing this shit right here. Oh, okay. Da, da, da. Gotta admit, that would almost made me quit. I was mad at that one.
Sometimes it's hard to choose the right path, but don't be afraid. You can always repeat. We learn from our mistakes.
Only down. Only down. It's your boy Jordy J going down like the rents do. Motherfuckers out here, that's what you meant to. P.O.P. Holding it down. What's good, Frank D's been good for life. Was Big J gonna pop the anime game? So you can't do the jump. You don't have enough momentum to do the jump without the walk mode off. Gotcha. I gotta poop something fierce, boys. Like I'm holding a turtle head in while I'm sitting there trying to walk on this pipe. So I'm hoping I don't clinch when I fall, because I might poop myself. I could just make it back to my elephant. I'll be happy. You know what? Just a suggestion. Since I learned that you can like have different modes on how your character moves. Maybe put like an icon somewhere. I know you're trying. It looks like you're trying to go with the HUD-less display, but like a little icon to let you know, like, oh, I'm crouched, I'm walking, I'm sprinting, what mode you're in would be nice. But I say this. And I also say Dark Souls would be nicer if they had a fucking map. I never understood why Dark Souls just don't give you a map. I mean, Elden Ring gave you a map. Why can't the Dark Souls games give you a map? or making it to the Elephant Boys. And I'm gonna let him sit there and tell me I'm a failure and that I'm worthless while I go take a stinky. Yes, baby girl.
So I think I know why Bailey's doing all her chewing
Why is that?
and licking. It's anxiety. She's scared we're going to leave her again like we did when we went to London.
You think that's what happens?
Dude, what else could it be?
What a nice dog. Your master isn't coming back. Go find yourself a new one. No need to wait.
I think she
Do we
has
need,
makes sense.
do we need to get her a Thunder Buddy coat? Like how do you fix dog anxiety?
Oh no.
Bailey has been like scratching and licking herself a lot lately, and it's to the point where it's concerning. So we've checked her multiple times. She doesn't have any kind of fleas or anything like that on her. So like
And she doesn't do it all the time.
yeah, she doesn't do it all the
So
time.
it's not like an allergy.
We're on the way back to the elephant.
Oh, are you? You haven't made it up yet?
We tried to make it up. We just weren't Cardi B level.
Oh, come on, baby, you can do
Give her Lexapro and CBD oil.
it. Wiley's agreeing with me that it's anxiety. So you know what that means? We have to take her to Nashville with
You want to take Bailey all the way to Nashville?
us. We might have to.
The hotel won't let us take her in.
Yes, they will.
Just
Try
imagine.
again.
No.
Try again.
Just imagine when Bailey pee-pees on the pet-friendly hotel's carpet and Jordy has to be pet-friendly with the wallet. Bailey can go stay with Grandma.
What are you laughing at?
No, well, it's kind of a vacation, but me and Kelly are going to Nashville to the Misfit 8 fight. And we're taking 2 days. We got a hotel for 2 days. We're gonna spend 1 day traveling and going to the fight, and the next day we're gonna go hang out and chill out in Nashville, see the sights like the Grand Ole Opry and like Country Music Hall of Fame and stuff like that.
Destiny and life is there. You have to seek happiness there. You're a weak
All right,
kid.
boys.
Go back
This
to
is
the
for you.
favelas. Your friends
We
are
made it
there.
back here.
Your destiny and life is there.
It's gonna cost about
You
$1,000
have to
Chinese,
seek
baby.
happiness there.
Like everything
Get a
said and
job
done.
in the favelas
Like we're
and
already
live
like
there.
600
There are
bucks
many
into
like
it.
you.
With
You
hotel
have to be
and
with them
party
and not
all
stand
that
out.
jazz.
You won't make it. You're a weak kid. Go back to the favelas. Your friends are there. Your destiny and life is there. You have to seek happiness there. Get a job in the favelas and live there. There are many like you. You have to be with them and not stand out. You won't make it. You're a weak kid. Go back to the favelas. Your friends are there. Your destiny and life is there. You have to seek happiness there. Get a job in the favelas and live there. There are many like you. You have to be with them and not stand out. You won't make it. You're a weak kid. Go back to the favelas. Your friends are there. Your destiny and life is there. You have to seek happiness there. Get a job in the favelas and live there. There are many like you. You have to be with them and not stand out. You won't make it. You're a weak kid. Go back to the favelas. Your friends are there. Your destiny and life is there. You have to seek happiness there. Get a job in the favelas and live there. There are many like you. You have to be with them and not stand out. You won't make it. You're a weak kid. Go back to the favelas. Your friends are there. Your destiny and life is there. You have to seek happiness there. Get a job in the favelas and live there. There are many like you. You have to be with them and not stand out. You won't make it. You're a weak kid. Go back to the favelas. Your friends are there. Your destiny and life is there. You have to seek happiness there. Get a job in the favelas and live there. There are many like you. You have to be with them and not stand out. You won't make it. You're a weak kid. Go back to the favelas. Your friends are there. Your destiny and life is there. You have to seek happiness there. Get a job in the favelas and live there. There are many like you. You have to be with them and not stand out. You won't make it. You're a weak kid. Go back to the favelas. Your friends are there. Your destiny and life is there. You have to seek happiness there. Get a job in the favelas and live there. There are many like you. You have to be with them and not stand out. You won't make it. You're a weak kid. Go back to the favelas. Your friends are there. Your destiny and life is there. You have to seek happiness there. Get a job in the favelas and live there. There are many like you. You have to be with them and not stand out. You won't make it. You're a weak kid. Go back to the favelas. Your friends are there. Your destiny and life is there. You have to seek happiness there. Get a job in the favelas and live there. There are many like you. You have to be with them and not stand out. You won't make it. You're a weak kid. Go back to the favelas. Your friends are there. Your destiny and life is there. You have to seek happiness there. Get a job in the favelas and live there. There are many like you. You have to be with them and not stand out. You won't make it. You're a weak kid. Go back to the favelas. Your friends are there. Your destiny and life is there. You have to seek happiness there. Get a job in the favelas and live there. There are many like you.
All right.
You have to be
What'd you
with
guys
them
learn
and
with the
not
elephant?
stand out. You won't make it.
Did
You're
he,
a weak kid. Go back to the favelas. Your friends are there. Your destiny and life is there.
Elephant was a good babysitter. Oh shit! Elephant offered $20 PSN cards. Kelly get into an argument with a Wendy's employee? I'm sure that's probably happens at some point in her life. We're back in my happy zone. It's my bridge. Now, if you want to see Kelly get mad at an employee, give her a Belk employee.
Dude, you know, I know what video they're talking about. I forget why I saw it today, but I saw it today. It is the dumbest thing because it's like this woman standing at a drive-thru, and they actually have me photoshopped in the drive-thru window,
Oh.
and she's calling me a fat bee and whatever. Like, it's the stupidest thing. And then they also said that you were on the toilet, and it's like this really muscular man with your face. Like, they're not even trying anymore
Oh.
to make it look.
Well, I was saying, like, it's more believable if you were fighting with a JCPenney or a Belk employee.
No, like, they're not even trying anymore to be believable. You know, back in the day when they, like, actually put in clips of you running, and made it look like we were running from the cops, and made it look like we were, you know, at a store. They don't even try anymore. It's kind of sad.
Yeah, let Kelly fuck around with like a red dot sale at Belk, and the employee not give her the price you want.
I calmed down a lot.
You have calmed down a lot. Like Karen Kelly was for reals when we first got together.
I was. I also had a medical condition that had my hormones up, right? But you know, whatever.
All right, making headway again. Sorry, I'm not talking. Gotta concentrate. So that's the platform I gotta go on. No! No! Oh! Oh, thank you. I got the elephant bridge. Thank you. I got the elephant bridge. Just auto-saved? I don't think there is an auto-save. Oh, no. Oh, but... That motherfucking elephant was right. I'm back in the favelas again.
Sometimes it's hard to choose the right path, but don't be afraid. You can always repeat. We learn from our mistakes.
Better learn from my mistake and fire a rainbow stream up, motherfucker. Kenny ass motherfucker. I had to say, like this pipe section is one of the worst in the fucking game, and it's right out here in the front. Shit me. Try again. I'm trying, dog. I'm trying. Trying real hard to be the shepherd. I wonder if I can fail so quickly that I beat the elevator back down.
Sometimes it's hard to choose the right path, but don't be afraid. You can always repeat. We learn from our mistakes.
And I'm just getting, I'm getting impatient. I wish we had another like little cart ride, because I know that first cart ride set me up for a cart ride where I got to do something somewhere in the video game. Like, to be perfectly honest, this is kind of soothing. It's kind of disappointing that you lose progress every now and then, but like the more you play this game, it's kind of fucking soothing. Like, it's like, okay, I can dig this. I just picture like a dude sitting in his apartment, probably in Rio de Janeiro, fucking doing like models for this fucking pipe, and being like, "You suck at making models for this pipe because your dad drank too much." I have not played Getting Over It. There's no J in Rio. Dog, I'm just going by what the developer put in the game. Like he's like, his dad used to smell of oil and come home drunk. He would beat my mother and me. It's like, okay, thank you. Thank you for that. My grandfather used to work for the train station. He died. Damn, son. Did he die because he's like walking up trains that float in the air? I'm pretty sure you can walk from Hawaii to New York. Shit, you do you, player. It's almost elephant time. You know what's funny? I get made fun of for that passport to Chicago shit, but like, I've been more places than most of the PKA hosts. Obscura. So dog, send love and vibes your way. Beat this. I'll come back this month with if it does props. You got this, brother. Be patient. Thank you, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you for the $5 as well. I don't like. What does the ending look like? I see there's some fucking balloons up there. I have real ID. ending is the moon. Damn. So like, I make this joke all the time. Like this car is driven to the moon and back. Like, I don't think I'm gonna be going like 200,000 fucking miles. Dog, you know how bad it would suck to fall from like way up there. Is it legal to strap a gun to the bed of your truck? Are you talking like a 50 caliber machine gun, like
You won't make it.
like
You're
Al Qaeda or somebody would have?
You're a weak kid. Go back to the favela.
Probably not. You're allowed to open carry in most places, but having a mounted like gun, like mounted in the bed of your truck, I think that would, even if it was legal, you'd probably get stopped and fucked with pretty hard on the regular. Dude, this is better than Final Fantasy 16. I'll say that shit. Like, Final Fantasy 16 is fucking boring. And I know there's people out there gonna be hating. It ain't boring, you just don't understand it. I completely understand it. I just hate games that are basically movies with a hallway with a hallway that connects the movies. I don't know too much about the combat, but the combat was, I felt like I was too early in the game to really judge the combat. But like with the hub world and like, you know, here's 5 or 6 combat encounters, here's another 45-minute cutscene. You know, like, I don't know, I lost interest pretty quickly. Like, here's the thing, like, maybe JRPGs aren't for me anymore. Maybe I've gotten to that point in my life where like I've aged out of them. Or maybe the JRPGs I actually liked, like Final Fantasy VII and like Final Fantasy V, which I don't really like Final Fantasy V story either, to be perfectly honest. I just don't like relate to like some like 20-year-old like blonde person that is upset about like his emotions. It's like listen to a My Chemical Romance album. Holy shit, that was bad. Oh, that was bad too. It ain't got to be about engagement. Like, Diablo 4's story is better than fucking Final Fantasy 16 in that dominant crap. Phoenix and Ifrit, they're actually one dominant. That was bad. So we go to the moon, huh? No, 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 there's my elephant. Oh.
Sometimes it's hard to choose the right path, but don't be afraid. You can always repeat. We learn from our mistakes.
I want to kick you in the chest. The mistake you're making is criticizing me while I'm in this upset and emotional state. Majestic bee scream. See, I can't look at it as like troll music. I look at it as like fucking Tex-Mex music, and it makes me hungry. Because every time I hear the music when I'm falling down, I'm like, damn, some Spanish rice will be fucking fire right now. Get a fucking big thick ass, chicken burrito with the hot sauce inside of it on a bed of Spanish rice. A little bit of mushrooms on the side, big Coke. Boy, show you how that motherfucker's done. Will you do a fake rage for your portfolio, pimp? I mean, I don't really have that rage in me anymore. Like, I can have an argument with somebody. They're like, it takes a lot to set me off. Like, even when I got mad at Cheese, I wasn't really mad at Cheese. I was just tired of him trying to talk over somebody. Oh, shit. Oh, look at how good I am. I'm the best. I'm the best. More saves than Trevor Hoffman in this bitch. That bed right there probably would save me so much time, but I don't know how to use it properly, and it scares me. You son of a bitch. Every time he falls, I hope this is the fall that finally takes him out. I just want to see Kenny crushed in like a fucking crumble of bones, his knees shattered to his fucking skin. What's really torturous is, like I said, this reminds me of Tex-Mex, so I get hungry every time I fall.
Sometimes it's hard to choose the right path, but don't be afraid. You can always repeat. We learn from our mistakes.
No, I'm not always hungry. That's the issue. Like, don't confuse me with being always hungry as the same as always down to eat. Like, motherfucker, I could finish like 2 slices of pizza. And you'd be like, Jordy, you want some McDonald's? Maybe. What, y'all don't do that shit? That's why do you think motherfuckers get fat? Like we have terrible fucking like relationship with food. Like food is my reward system, my depression system, my every system. Sad I eat, hungry I eat, bored I eat, happy I eat. Like every situation is rewarded with carbohydrates. That's how you know when you're a professional fat person. Like, there's unprofessional fat people. Those are just the fat dudes that get fat because they drink full strength beer. Yeah, fucking wannabes. To be fair, we're getting really good at the pipe section. Alright, we're back to Grandpa's train station. We're on our way back to our elephant friend. He's so cheerful. Everybody should have an elephant in their life. Fucking only up Simon Cowell. You're fucking horrible, kid. Quit playing right now. Fucking Spider Tiger, give up now. That's fucking crazy. That should be a t-shirt. Kelly, we got t-shirt ideas. Make a t-shirt with like a fucking cartoon elephant that says give up now. Go back to the favelas.
T-shirt idea.
Picture of an elephant that says give up now.
That's actually not a bad idea. Or are you gonna send it to the dude? Or you're just gonna do like you did the ones that I sent you for Rocket On? Just be like, it goes to your email to die.
Don't wear the elephant in the wrong hood.
I want a hoodie with the elephant on it.
Yeah.
Can I get a hoodie?
Kelly is so bad at the making money part of life.
What do you mean?
It's like we're trying to make a t-shirt to make some money off of. She's like, can I spend some of the money we make off it to get me a hoodie?
I can model it for you. You don't think people would look at me and be like, I want that?
Yeah, there's another good idea. Guys like put the elephant on and says get a job.
Appearing offline doesn't stop.
Yeah, appearing offline doesn't stop it with the elephant. Seek real employment. Fucking elephant. What, the seek real employment one?
You have to seek happiness there. Get a job. Live there. There are many like you. You have to be with them and not stand out. You won't make it. You're a weak kid. Go back.
Oh, my fucking racist ass elephant. There's too many like you. You're weak. Don't stand out. I'm gonna send Gimmer after you, Mr. Elephant. But Nico, I hate that elephant. He deserves the hatred, dude. He's a negative person. When I worked at Domino's way back in the day, we had a car club, like the drivers of Domino's, called the Elephant Pimps. And I know this is coming full circle, but like I just remembered that. We had like a variation of like the athletics like logo, like the baseball team where like the elephant stands on the ball. But like ours had like a pimp cane and a hat with like a little decal. That's where I got Aaron a job at. Yeah, Domino's. Aaron was not an elephant pimp though. Aaron drove like a fucking 94 Cavalier thing. He wasn't a real one. Oh no. My bridge! No, my bridge! My bridge! My bridge! My bridge! I've never stopped here before.
Where's your brother, Bailey? What'd you do with him?
Oh no. Alright, cool. I can deal with this. What do we need Grayson for? Oh, it's just treat time? Oh. Bailey's mean. You know what Bailey did, chat? Bailey pee-peed on Grayson's pillow. Now he don't want to use it.
And we'll throw that one out. And
Yeah.
get the one out the closet.
We keep backups.
Yep. After.
Honestly, we could give it to Bongo.
No.
What?
We're not giving Bailey's pee-pee pillow to Bongo. Oh, that's just rude. I love this thing.
Yeah, too bad Bailey doesn't like it.
I know. Is it not cute though? That's okay. Mommy's getting your palm. It's coming.
You getting her what?
A palm? The little tree thing?
Oh. I was about to say, you keep wasting money on Bailey. She'd rather play with the bag than the actual toy that comes in the bag.
She'd rather the cheeseburger.
Oh, yeah, she's down for a cheeseburger too, but I can't fault her for that one.
Did you tell her? Did you tell her what you did the other day?
What?
Your pool song?
Oh yeah, that was my mistake though. So Kelly went and got me a pub sub. She got me a fresh made Cuban, and we decided to go somewhere, and I hadn't really ate it yet, but I'd gotten it out to eat it. So I had we have this love seat in the living room, and we have this little console in the love seat, and I sat it there because I was about ready to watch the TV and eat my sub, and I forgot about it. So we went, and we came back, and she had ate my entire foot-long pub sub. We punished her. We Bailey is such a loving dog, so the way we punished her was by putting her in a side bedroom and closing the door for a while.
happiness there. Get a job in the favelas. You won't make it. You're a weak kid.
You damn
Go
right.
back to the favelas.
Fucking Doomer Elephant. How did Keemstar scam me? The developer knew what he was doing when he placed that elephant there, though. He's like, motherfuckers like Jordy are gonna fat finger the shit out of this game. Been a good stream. Well, thank you, Akita. I'm gonna get them sauced up wings in a minute. Grayson, what you doing, buddy boy? Have we convinced Mama to get us another cat yet, Gray? You guys ever realize how dumb your dog is? Like, my dog is so dumb that she doesn't respond to her name. She responds to the first syllable of her name. So, like, we can be like, Bagel! Come here, Bagel! Here, Bagel! Hey, Bagel! How you doing, baby girl? Come here, Bagel! Hey, Bagel! Like, she's so, like, like she's just so happy. It's like, it's Miss Bagel! An actual bagel. She's like, don't think about it, fat boy. Don't put me down. Watch this. Watch this.
What's that? What's that?
Spam risk.
What's the number? Hello.
Ooh, I got slowed down on this part. Snake here. Which is funny because I really only like the first Metal Gear Solid. I don't really like. I've beat the second and third one, and the fourth one. Never beat the fifth one, but like I only really like the first one. And my favorite part of the fourth one was when you go back to Shadow Mose. Can you? Oh! Give you time to think when you're falling to your death. Like Metal Gear is like the JRPG of like stealth games. Like Kojima just wants to be a director, but he decides to make video games instead. Thugs on the floor? I don't know what that is. My question is like, what's the point of going over there? We're doing it again, boys. We're gonna prove that elephant wrong. No, the fuck we're not. I want to fall. Yeah, I think I fucked up. There's the train car. How did I slow fall this whole fucking way and still suck ass? I'm so good. I'm the best. If I was in this game for real, I'd kick that guy's controller out of his hand. I'd kick his Oh my lord.
Sometimes it's hard to choose the right path, but don't be afraid. You can always repeat. We learn from our mistakes.
I didn't learn anything for that fucking mistake. That's probably my problem. I wonder if what is. I wonder if they could actually give somebody like a fear of heights. This game. Yeah. Eat a dick. Oh, I did fall off. Oh. I actually enjoy that game. Be fucking realistically, I want to play that again. Like I want to get to the top. And like I learned something just now with the slow mo, even though I sucked ass. Like I'm gonna have to use the slow mo to catch myself as I go further up and not all the way down to the favelas again, because the game is actually a metaphor, right? It's a metaphor for like social hierarchy. Even all the oppression, you're born in poverty, your dad's a drunk, your grandpa loved you, but he died on the train. As you climb upward and reach for the stars, everything gets better. You can't let life drag you back down. You gotta hit that slow-mo, son. It's Dr. Gray. Oh, my God, kitty. Oh, Dr. Gray. How do you think Dr. Grayson will react to a new cat? I don't know if we're getting a new cat, honestly. Like, we got too much going on in life right now to get a new cat. The problem with animals, like especially cats, is they're little financial time bombs waiting to happen. Like this little man right here, he's already cost me like $4,000 in hospital bills. Let's be real, Thomas. There's two things in life that I don't need much convincing on. One, get cat. Two, get new car. Like these are things that Jordy pretty much instantly folds on. Who's a good Gray? Yeah, 3. You're right. There's a third one, Dingus Slayer. Jordy always down to eat. I have not seen the EDP apology. Is there an EDP apology? I seen some video that fucking Rich from Real Tech USA shared the other day, where like it was a video of EDP saying like, you know what I'm saying, or some shit like that, or like he repeated the same word over and over and over again. Here's the thing with like EDP's apology, right? It's one thing if he was just creepy, but the dude actively was sharing sexual material with someone he thought was underage and then went to try to meet them. You need more an apology in my book, bud. You need more an apology. Like that apology just didn't there. That ain't the play.
Grayson, you traitor. You'll get on his desk? He doesn't give you treats.
I do give Grayson treats.
Does he feel like he's gaining weight again?
A little bit.
Okay. Because I've been concentrating on feeding him a lot. Because I want to make sure he's gaining weight.
Well, he was a little overweight to begin with, though. Like he's supposed to be between 8 and 10 pounds, and he was 11.
I know we're not judging weight and who's overweight.
Just because we're overweight doesn't mean the cat has to be overweight. Because I would totally be a helicopter dad if we had a kid, and be like, "Yo, I know we eating pizza, but you get broccoli."
The kid don't get soda, huh?
Yeah.
He get that bougie water.
I'll be screwing the top off his water while I'm sucking me back a Coke. This is daddy. This is like alcohol. You can't have this.
When you're 21, you can try it. You know, my parents would just go behind us and give it to them, right?
Right, but that's not me. I can't control your parents.
Just so you're aware.
But I'm sure because this cat right here would be a chonkers if you let him be a chonkers.
Oh, I know. Anytime you rattle that treat bag, he comes running. And sometimes he just looks at you and meows because he knows you'll give it to him.
Yeah, he knows you weak.
Oh, so he just does that to me?
He does that to me too. Like his eyes grow big like this, and he's like, meow, like you son of a bitch.
Then you can't just tell him no. I need to get him more treats. You don't get treats.
That's called Blade being an entrepreneur.
What'd Blade do?
He's trying to rent his streaming room out for $500 a week.
Hey. $500 a pop, we can rent this one out.
Shit, yeah.
Anybody want to take dibs on the streaming room? You can finally see what's in the closet. Might be worth it.
I don't like Rocco was to himself. Like he didn't interact with. Honestly, Grayson and Bailey are closer than Rocco was to them.
To each other?
Yeah.
Yeah. Rocco like me. He come hang out on his desk with me.
Rocco was the kind of cat he didn't want to be picked up, but he wanted to be around you.
Rocco was like the old man who just looked at Grayson and Bailey like the kids.
Mm-hmm.
That were just here and there was nothing he could do about it.
What's up, Bagel?
I miss Rocco.
I miss Rocco too.
Makes me sad.
Grayson's doing his I'm posing for my French picture. When's the next thing, Theodore? It's probably going to be tomorrow at like noonish, 1 o'clock noonish probably. And it's either going to be, it's probably going to be Rainbow, let's be real. Probably going to be Rainbow. And I think I'm gonna do the next Fallout stream Wednesday, but I'm gonna schedule that so you'll know in advance. I can't do text to speech donations because people just put the N word over and over and over again. Cincinnati Reds are good this year. You can blacklist it, but what they do is they just make other words that sound like it. Like they basically play around with like the text to speech voice, and they'll put like a series of letters and words that will make it sound like the word. What's the best game this year? I mean, there's only 2 games I've had fun with this year. That was Dead Space Remake and Only Up. Like, I literally like that game. That's a fun fucking game. If you haven't played it, try it. Like, you gotta get over, it's kind of jarring when you first start out, but as you get better at it, it is a fun game. And we destroyed the donation goal today. We got $170 right now. Thanks everybody for coming out. Big ups to everybody in the chat. Am I going to be playing Baldur's Gate 3? 100%. Will I be playing it on stream? Probably once or twice, but I don't think it's going to do well. But me and Skate have been looking forward to Baldur's Gate 3 for a while. I love Larian Studios. I love Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2. I love isometric turn-based RPGs in general. So I'm looking really forward to basically a AAA quality one. Yeah, this is the end of the stream, man. It's the end of the stream. What class am I going to roll this for my main character as? I was thinking about doing a dual class. Like, I wanted to do like a fighter mage. Like, dual class right out the gate. That was my favorite classes to play in the old Baldur's Gate as a kid. I'd play as a fighter with like medium armor, and then I'd use like just support spells like Flame Blade. Well, Flame Blade's a cleric spell. But, like, I would use shit like Shillelagh and, like, Flame Blade and shit like that. And, like, just basically use my mage abilities just as buffs. You level up a little slower, but, like, you get a wide range of, like, spells, like Light and Darkness and, Magic Weapon and shit like that. Like, I'm either going to do that or I'll do like a tank build. Let's go, Ray Rob. So you got that Yankees logo next to your name. What policies would I enact as president? Will I be vlogging my trip to Nashville? I don't know yet, Thomas. In my head, I want to say yes, but, like, there's a greater chance I won't. But I am hoping to meet some of you motherfuckers there. So if anybody's near Nashville on the 22nd or 23rd, we're going to go to the Misfits Boxing event. I'll be hanging out, chilling, talking with motherfuckers. If you want to stop by, we can probably go out and get dinner afterwards. On the meta sub, meaning like baseball Reddit? I don't go to the baseball Reddit. Oh, the Mets Reddit. I'm not a Mets fan. Like, I say this, but I follow the Mets harder than I follow the Braves sometimes because Mets fans are fucking awesome. Hey, Dr. Gray. But Mets are like 16 games back at this point. Like, I don't really... They're not in my radar. Like, right now I'm more worried about the Phillies or the Marlins. But, like, we've already schooled the Marlins all year. I think we swept the Marlins last time we played them. I think we're like something like 7 or 9-1 or some shit like that against the Marlins. But like, put it this way: if the Marlins never played the Braves this year, they'd be the best record in baseball. You know what? You know what sucks about the Braves doing so well and being a juggernaut right now? Is I was a Braves fan when they sucked. Like the years where we were last place and everything like that, and people look at you instantly that, oh, you're a bandwagon. I hate that. Like when your team finally gets to be good, people call you a bandwagon. I'd be more worried about the Marlins, honestly, if they get a power bat before the end of the trade deadline. Like, I know they got Soler, and they got, Cooper and a couple other guys, like Sanchez. But if they got a legitimate power threat, somebody like an Azuna or an Olsen or something like that, to go along with Soler, they would be a scarier team. I mean, and I know this didn't help my story, but I've been a Braves fan since '95, which I was asking my wife recently because there's talk of expansion teams, and like Charlotte is thrown in there with talks of cities getting a baseball team. So Carolina would actually have its own baseball team. Now I'm like, do I switch over from the Braves to support the expansion team? Because now I have a team that I can drive to the game and drive back home in one day. Like I don't have to like rent hotels and like take time off work and shit like that. Well, my wife would have to take time off work. I don't even know where my phone went to.
I have no idea that that's probably spam.
But I really think like Nashville and fucking Portland are probably going to be the teams that get Nashville and Portland are probably going to be the teams that get expansion teams. But it would be awesome if Charlotte did get a team. Yeah, I'll probably dye my beard here soon. Like especially if I go to like the boxing event, I'll dye my beard again. Las Vegas is getting the Athletics. Like that's already set in stone. Like Oakland is moving to Las Vegas. Raul, like I didn't. I've only ever tried Vietnamese once, and it was all right. I mean, it was kind of hard to pick something on the menu, though. Do I think the Athletics are good? No, I don't. Athletics are one of the worst teams ever to play the game right now. How do you feel about the Mets underachieving despite spending all that money? Do you think they still make the playoffs? No, the Mets don't make the playoffs. Padres might, but not the Mets. Here's the thing with like baseball, and this is something they don't want to tell you on ESPN. And it's also why they fired a whole bunch of motherfuckers. That and the fact that people like John Boy have, a 32nd of the budget of ESPN and destroy them. But you can put an all-star team together. You could take the American League all-star team and put them up against regular teams, and if they don't like each other, they won't win, right? Like San Diego's approach of grabbing every good player and never seeing if they mesh with the culture or if they're happy where they're at, they won't win. Like one thing the Braves do, and they've always done, and it always is basically for the last 20 some years turned in a winning environment, is Braves tend to grab people that are from the area. Almost every person on the Braves that's from America is generally from the Southeast. Like Olson's from Atlanta, Dansby was from Atlanta, Austin Riley's from like Alabama or Mississippi. Like they live places around their family, because when people can live around the places they could grow up to, they can travel back to their parents' house, they live a higher quality of life, and they give you that much more. And especially when they get along and they have fun and they're friends, it creates a better clubhouse, it creates a better environment, and it doesn't feel like people are just there cashing checks. Because like if you go look at somebody like Sterling Marte right now, Sterling Marte is a guy that's a good baseball player. He's going to play hard for any team he plays for. But Sterling Marte don't give a flying fuck about the Mets, dog. He don't care if he gets a hit game-winning hit. When the Mets team's down by 15 games and the bases are loaded, he'll come up and swing 3 times at 3 of the worst pitches possible and just strike out and be like, all right, my check's still the same next week. There's no passion there, right? And when you get players like Manny Machado and Juan Soto and, Bogarts and shit like that, and you throw them all on this super team and, they're not winning right away, they don't care. They're there for the check. And that's the problem. They're just there for the check. The environment's wrong. The coaching staff is not leading them right. There's no passion there. You got to have passion to have success. Well, right now you have the highest payroll team in baseball history in the Mets, and they're almost in last place. If the Washington Nationals got hot and went on like a 7-game win streak and the Mets got cold, the Mets could easily be in like last place right now with the biggest budget in baseball history. Padres are right number 2 right there. No, Ohtani isn't coming to the Braves. Like I've never said, like Ohtani, the only way Ohtani gets on an East Coast team is if he gets traded by the Angels to an East Coast team, and as soon as he hits free agency, he's going back West Coast. He's going to be a Dodger, an Angel, a Mariner, whatever team that wants to pay him that $600 million he's going to ask for, and whatever team pays that $600 million is going to be an idiot. Because Ohtani might be the best naturally gifted player in baseball history, but he's going to blow his arm out. He's going to get Tommy John surgery as a pitcher. He's going to tear his elbow ligaments up. He's going to get fatigued faster. He has maybe 5-6 years of high-level MVP quality seasons. But somebody's going to sign him to a 15-year contract. So they're going to albatross with 11 years of Ohtani being hurt and not mashing 50 home runs. Grayson Brown back into R6, so might catch you on there sometime. Thank you, Charles, for the $5. I love Rainbow. We should play some casual, because I've been sitting on casual lately, just trying to do new things out, try to do roamy techniques and shit like that. I know 6 MVP years is a lot, because it's hard not to give Shohei Ohtani the MVP when he's bashing fucking 40 home runs and winning, and having like under 3 ERA. Nobody can compete with that. But the problem is, those 6 MVP years, you got to put people around him to get you a championship. And if you don't, somebody's saddled with like 11 years of a bad contract. That's the problem. That's the problem with Ohtani. That, and he wants to be close to Japan. Because remember I said it's about family. Ohtani likes being on the West Coast because his plane trip home is a lot quicker. He doesn't, and like he can get to his family into the off season faster. I was thinking about that Polar since I'm not going to wear the trunks to Nashville. I was like, maybe I should take my boxing gear in case I could get subbed in for make me a quick 10. You know, Ellie De La Cruz is a fucking cheat code. I don't know much about him, but the man is fun to watch. He's electric. Him and O'Neal are like the future of baseball. Him, O'Neal, Tatis Jr., future of baseball. I mean, Tatis is getting a little older now, but there's still like Ellie De La Cruz. If he stays on his projection and pitchers don't figure him out, he's going to be fun to watch for a long time. The sad part I'm going to be is Joey Votto is going to retire here soon, and the Reds are going to lose like that leadership quality he gives to them. Who's the greatest pitcher in MLB history? Well, that's debatable. Like, the thing with Major League Baseball is you got to put a lot of asterisks next to everything. I'm going to go with Satchel Paige or Sandy Koufax, though. And I want to go with Satchel Paige being the best pitcher of all time. Satchel Paige was so good at his craft, he walked the bases loaded and then struck out the next 3 batters just to say he did it. Who's the worst MLB pitcher of all time? Aaron Blair. Aaron Blair. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like somebody like Ellie De La Cruz is a way better athlete than somebody like Joe DiMaggio for right. But pitchers are an exemption from that. And I don't think you realize how good some of the old hitters were as well. Like, granted, I give a lot of shit because like people want to like hold up like Babe Ruth's like 714 or 15 home runs, right? But Babe Ruth hit those home runs against guys that worked at a factory on their, like when they're not pitching, right? He didn't hit those guys. He didn't hit home runs against guys like fucking Kershaw and people like that, or Garrett Cole or Trevor Bauer. Like those people would make Babe Ruth look like an idiot, right? But there's a time scale for that. Like, I don't know if you remember in 1994. Let me look this up. 1994. Let's see. Granted, this guy was a juicer. But I remember 94. Yeah, here it is. In 1994, Frank Thomas at the All-Star break was batting .353 with a 487 OBS. That means almost 50% of the time he got on base with a 1,216 slugging percentage. He had 38 home runs at the All-Star break. Like, that goes in any level of baseball. They shouldn't allow steroids in every sport. I agree baseball was better with steroids, right? I do agree with that. But you can't push the narrative that you need to do steroids to be good at sports. You can't push that narrative because, like, steroids can fuck your life up if done the wrong way. just like any kind of drug, right? You say Luis Arias. Luis Arias is batting like 386. But Luis Arias is a slap hitter. Frank Thomas had 38 home runs with a 1,200, slugging. Frank Thomas was getting hits, and those hits were going out the park and getting for doubles. Like that season in '94 with Frank Thomas puts Luis Arias like he's a bum. But I do understand why people cheat. Right? Like, I understand it. Because, like, if you came to any person and go, hey, if you stick yourself in the ass for a couple years and you juice up, you can get that $200 million contract and be set for the rest of your life. Who doesn't do that? But like say old hitters can't handle new pitching. That's bullshit. Like there's a cutoff time. Like if you're going back to like dead ball era or era where like baseball made no money, but I would say from like 1975 or 76 onward, that argument gets thrown out the window. Like for example, like a person that made his major league debut, Wade Boggs, he made his debut in I want to say '82. And Boggs struck out 7% of his at-bats in his career. He batted .300 average lifetime. Like, you're trying to tell me he couldn't get hits off, Smith Shawver? I mean, there's some pitchers I see in the major leagues right now that I think I can get hits off of. Dude, I could just see Skip Bayless being like, "You're fat. What do you know about anything about sports?" That's all timing, though. Like, people won't... Like, here's the reason why people, like, obsess over 100, right? People obsess over 100 because to hit 100, you have to cheat. When I mean cheat, it means you have to start your swing with anticipation of a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, right? Big league hitters can time 100 at any era because it's all about timing. It's not like the human body is drastically different. There's just more information out there. There's more science, medicine. There's more money in the game, so people don't have to do baseball as a side hobby, right? But the problem is you got to cheat. Like Spencer Strider, one of the Braves pitchers, like he's so well because he has an elite level fastball and he has an elite level slider, and his slider is like 20 miles an hour different than his fastball, and it breaks like 17 inches. It's crazy. It's a really good slider. The problem is like he uses his fastball 66% of the time. So 66% of the time you have to cheat to catch his fastball. And then you just got to take whatever slider he gives you. So you get a lot of guys cheating that make them out of the swing before the pitch happens, and that's where it happens. I listen to Mad Dog every now and then on YouTube, and like his takes are pretty good. Like I don't know every Mad Dog Rizzo take, but like generally I agree with most of the takes he has. All right, cool. Who's our seeing you? I'll respond to you, man. Yeah, Burger Daddy, this stream's gonna stay up. New Vegas stream is I'm gonna schedule it. I'm gonna schedule it a couple days before I do it. But I'm thinking Wednesday, but I'm not sure. But I'll schedule it. I'll let you know. All right, boys. I want to thank everybody for coming out to the stream. Thanks to Ty for the $20 donation. Thank you, Joe Man, for the 20. Ty for 40. Sorry, 40. Thank you, Wendigoon, for the 20. Thank you, Jim Perino, for the 20. Thank you, Predator, for the 10. Thanks everybody for coming out. Thank you, Obscura, for the True Prime podcast. Thank you, Charles, for the $5. Thanks everybody for coming out, hanging with your boy. I'll see you guys a little bit later. Hope you guys had a wonderful time. I'm Audi 5000. Peace, people.